Hey, I'm Alex from Marc's Usability. In this video, we're going to go over a Quantum Stretto. Now, Quantum Stretto, just to give you a little bit of information, does mean narrow in Italian. So the Stretto is a mid-wheel drive design chair by Quantum, but it is a little bit more narrow. So this current base is only about 22 inches in overall width. The armrest and everything else on the current size is 22 inches in overall width as compared to some of the larger Quantums, which may be a little 24, 25 inches. The Stretto is going to be a little bit more narrow. Now, it is still going to have a 300-pound weight capacity. This particular unit has 9 miles of total drive distance on it, and it is going to have electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs. So this is going to have 3 electrical seat functions. You can see it is a mid-wheel drive chair. So these are approximately 12.5 to 13-inch solid drive tires with about 5-inch front caster wheels and about 6-inch rear caster wheels on this chair. So it is going to be more narrow, and it is going to have a small turning radius. So a chair like this is going to be ideal for somebody in a little bit smaller spaces inside their home that still needs the rehab functions that this chair provides. Now I'm going to hop right in and just go into the seat functions. First one I'm going to show you is going to be the electric tilt. And you can do everything through the ICS box, or not ICS box, the switch box right here, or you can do it through the joystick. I will mention on the box, if you do press the button, it does have a 1 or 2 second delay, so you have to hold the button down before the actuator activates, or you can do everything through the joystick. Now, electric tilt like this is when the back and bottom are going back at the same time. What this is doing is taking the pressure off the lower half of your body and applying it to your back. So what that does is that it helps have more circulation throughout the lower half of your body. So if you are somebody that struggles with some pressure sores from sitting stagnant in a position for too long, this is a great position to be able to get in to take that pressure off your lower half. Now, while you are here as well, I can tell you that from this position, you are also able to elevate the legs. So you will see here the legs starting to go up. And so what this can do is this can get your feet above your heart, because that is very important for some individuals with certain diagnoses to be able to get their feet above their heart. So you can see what kind of position that would be in when it's right here in this fully extended position. This is what you would look like with your electric tilt and your electric legs. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the tilt back down, and while I'm doing that, I will show you that this does have a swing away joystick. So you can swing the joystick away to the side of the arm so that you can pull it closer to a table, or not have obstruction at the end of the arm if you want to then push off the armrest to get in or out of the chair, if that's something you're able to do. Now the swing away and the joystick can be mounted to the left-hand side if you are left-handed, and we'd go over all of that with you if you were the one purchasing this chair. Now from here, I will show you electric recline. Electric recline is pretty straightforward. It's basically just your back going backwards so you can lay more flat, kind of like a bed. I do want to mention on the joystick itself, you will have a green circle in the top left-hand corner. When that circle becomes a red X, that means you're in a non-safe driving position, so you're not in an upright seated position. So the chair will not move when you have a red X on the screen, as it does right now, because now I'm in this full recline position with the legs up. Now, you can do everything through the joystick as well, and the only reason why I'm doing that here is you can do the recline and the legs at the same time through the joystick, but you cannot do it through what they call their switch box. So just for video purposes, I switched back over to the joystick just to show you, you can bring the recline back up and the legs back in at the same time through the joystick itself. So now that we're back up to a normal seated position, bring the back a little bit more back up. I'll bring my joystick back forward. Now my circle is green once again. Armrests on both sides do flip up for easy access. I already mentioned the joystick can be put on the left-hand side as well. Headrest has many pivot points right here for adjustability to fit this to the user size. So although it has a 300-pound weight capacity, what I do want to mention on the chair is that if you do go any larger of a seat, obviously your armrests are going to be pushed out wider, and then you are going to kind of lose that benefit of being a narrow chair. So once again, right now, overall, the width of the chair is just a hair over 22 inches, probably right here on the outside of this joystick. But if you did go a larger seat, obviously if you go any bit bigger, you are going to be 23, 24, 25 inches in overall width. Current size seat on this chair is 16 inches in width by about 18 inches in depth. Now, if you are buying a chair like this, we do go over a measuring chart with you, and we'll adjust the legs, the depth of the seat, the width of the seat, the backrest height, and a few other things before we ship it to you fully assembled on a pallet. It does come with a seat belt, and both foot plates can flip up individually, and you can space those a little bit farther apart if needed, and it is going to come with some nice calf pads. So now I want to go ahead and take this outside, do a little driving demonstration on this chair. So if you would, please go ahead and follow me out there. So what we have here is the Quantum Stretto. The Stretto is a narrow chair. A reference, I'm 6 foot tall, about 210 pounds. You can kind of see that, I mean, although I fit in it, it's still a hair small for me. It could be made wider, but then you are going to lose the overall width. So this is made for somebody that does want a smaller compact chair. Once again, this one has 9 miles of drive distance on it with electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs, but you can see the really small turning radius on this chair. I believe it goes about 6.5 miles an hour, so I'm going to go this way and then go back over here. Let me see what top end speed we're going to get to. I got about 6.2, so yeah, 6 to 6.5, just depending on the terrain that you're in and the weight of the user, is going to be accurate. But if you're looking for a chair that has minimal usage, that I honestly love the yellow color, that is going to have those 3 electrical seat functions, I'd go ahead and take a look at this Quantum Stretto.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.